Hi and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Sarpy County 911 has added a new way to report an emergency. Find out what that is. And we continue to keep city roads safe and up to date. We'll tell you about road construction on Schram Road. An established downtown business changes owners but retains its name and approach. Please enjoy these stories next in City Happenings for the week of April 17th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. Texting 911 has been available in Sarpy County for a few weeks. It adds a new dimension to public safety, especially if you can't speak. But there are some things you need to know.
The biggest thing is if you're going to text 911, you need to make sure you know your location. So in that scenario, it'd be the perfect scenario because the person should know their address. So that's the first thing the dispatcher is going to ask them is, what is your address? Because the technology is not 100% knowing your location. So in that scenario, it is the perfect scenario to use text to 911.
Kimberly says many possible reasons for texting 911 were discussed.
Obviously the deaf and hard of hearing, and also like a domestic violence situation. There was also a case in Buffalo County, Nebraska, where two young children were in the back seat of a rental car. Their dad was driving and he was intoxicated. They were texting the dispatchers. The dispatchers got them to pull over to a restaurant, and the authorities were able to take care of it.
During that incident, the 911 operators training kicked in.
That was a situation where they didn't know where they were at, but the dispatchers could go back and talk to them and say, you know, what kind of car were you in? Well, I don't know, it's a rental car. So it just depends. The dispatchers are trained to ask certain questions to kind of get the answers that they need.
Kimberly points out that there are a lot of options to use when texting 911.
But our main goal is if you can call. If you can't call or use your voice, then text us. But know your location so we can help you.
Road construction continues in the city. There are a couple of projects on Schram Road. The work from 84th Street to 90th Street is almost done.
10-foot trail to install on one side, 5-foot sidewalk on the other with some landscaping, seating, and permanent striping on the streets.
Lemming says he expects the project to be done at the end of April.
There will be some temporary road restrictions, but that section of road will remain open to through traffic through the remainder of this project. So there won't be no detours or anything with the remaining work that's on that.
The other work on Schram goes from Turkey Road to 111th Street.
That's been closed since late December, and that we're contractors working on the box culvert. Worked through that on the winter just because of the type of work that is, and being it's a box culvert, we get drainage and all that stuff. So these recent rains haven't really been good for them, but they did have the base and the walls and all that. So that work is proceeding.
Depending on the weather, Lemming expects this part of the work to be completed by the time school starts next fall.
That's our goal. If you go to our City of Papillion webpage and you go to Public Works and you get to our page there, you can pull up projects. We update all of our projects, ongoing projects. We try to keep them updated as much as possible. So if you've got any questions, you can look on there, or feel free to call Public Works down here and ask for myself or the city engineer, and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions you have on that.
The Twisted Vine in downtown Papillion has new owners.
Just want to congratulate you guys. If people aren't aware, Papillion's an 1870 railroad town. This is the 1870 plot. This is one of the original buildings, and that's what's cool about the character of it. I mean, it's still got the wood floors and a lot of history here. It was the hardware store, and one of the nice things about downtown and the small business, the hardware store was here forever. When they went out, there was almost no vacancy. Immediately a store came in. And what's nice is we're actually into the second generation of this store now. A lot of people hear small business opening and closing. We've actually had one continue and grow. And local Papillion people, local Papillion business in downtown, that all just works really well. So thank you guys for investing. Congratulations.
Thank you. We are very excited. Dan and I grew up in Omaha and have known each other since we were in kindergarten, and have always dreamed of owning a family business and a bar especially. And so when this opportunity presented itself, we were very excited. We live in Papillion now, and our kids are in the Papillion schools, and so we are very excited and thankful. We couldn't think of a better community to do this in, and the support has been amazing. We are always just shocked at how many people come by and ask if we need anything, and so it's been fantastic, and obviously all the people who are here. So thank you, everyone. Ready? Do the bottom.
A last reminder, the annual spring cleanup begins this Thursday, April 20th, and runs through Sunday, April 23rd. This is open to Papillion residents. Please bring your water bill as proof of residency. Stay up to date with what's going on in Papillion, and there are lots of ways to do it. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. Information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.